We pray in this church, make Nigeria one. We don't pray. Nigeria is not one, and it can never be one. We give Ashwaju the courage to do it, because it will affect even himself. It will affect all the APC powers. It will affect all the MDs of banks. The MDs of banks are the destroyer of this system. The powerful, the high and the mighty. He is stepping on their toes. I pray God give him the grace to do it. The next thing he should do, tell him if you know him, is to restructure this country. Nigeria is a fraud. One particular tribe repressing the whole of us. Did you hear what central bank governor wants to do? Just a department, the operation department of central bank, to be moved back to Lagos, where you have 99% of the headquarters of bank. The north is agitated. Don't take Abuja back to Lagos. They don't care. If you all become beggars, it's okay for their oligarchic mentality. I talk like no other pastor talk. I talk like no other pastor talk. Because I have seen into governance, I have seen into the church. And I know where the problem is in this country. Are you hearing me? They may not like what I'm saying, but they cannot dispute the truth. This country cannot go on like this. Okay, I was talking about those who migrated. I don't blame those that want to japa. You know, initially I was saying don't japa. Do you hear me say that again? Japa if you want to japa. Because you look at the country and say, what future? If it goes on like this, what future? If it goes on like this, civil war is imminent. If it goes on like this, military intervention is imminent. Do we want to go back to that? No. Something must happen. I have always believed that something must happen. Do you see the way we pray in this church? Make Nigeria one. We don't pray. Nigeria is not one, and it can never be one. We are different nations tied together by force. We should still be one country, but let everyone govern himself the way he likes. Are you hearing me? Let the Niger Delta have their oil. Let the East have their resources. Let the Yoruba people have their resources. Let the North have their resources. Let them manage their security. Give them state police. Let everybody guard his borders. Let everybody generate his economy. Why must we generate oil in the Niger Delta and take it to the north? Why must we generate IGR here, or the VATs, and take it to the north that generate nothing? The 10 key northern states have Sharia. Sharia says no to alcohol. Sharia says no to tobacco. But alcohol and tobacco is what gives us VAT here. And you take the money from there to spend where you say you don't want, but you like the money. Fraud, unfairness, injustice. Where did we sit down to make Nigeria 36 states? Where did we sit down? Nigeria was negotiated 3 regions. North, West, East. 1963, by plebiscite, Midwest came in. Where did we sit down and say we shall be 36 states plus Abuja, and the biggest one taken to the north? More local governments. Then we came with federal character. You are qualified, but from the tribe you came from, you can't be qualified. Now, you can't pass any law in that National Assembly without Northern approval. They are in larger quantity. Deliberately made so. So how do we go from there?
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's International Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Yesterday, a popular Yoruba pastor, Femi Emmanuel, has come out to say that one Nigeria is a fraud and that it is high time the government let Nnamdi Kanu off the hook and let him go. The popular pastor, his church is located at this island. He said one Nigeria is a fraud and the government should let Nnamdi Kanu off the hook, sir.
Thank you so much. That means that Nigeria integrity, Nigeria integration, Nigeria unity is negotiable. We are now hearing from the horse's mouth. Femi Emmanuel is a renowned pastor in Nigeria. His church is located at the axis of Adeni Jones Allen Avenue,
Yes,
Ikeja.
exactly.
A yellow man.
Exactly.
I'm talking about the color, complexion of his skin. He is a man of God and he has not seen anything oneness in Nigeria. There is nothing we can put down as an evidence that we are a country that is bound in freedom. It is a lie. Nigeria is not one. Which is why I'm telling the whole world today that Nigerian unity is negotiable. We can negotiate it. The system here is not working as a federally structured nation. It's a country hijacked by some ruling classes for many years. I just want to surprise you. From 1970 till date, who are the people hijacking power in Nigeria? Have they at least balanced the rotation of power in Nigeria since inception of what I called no vanquish, no conquer by the regime of General Gowon in 1970, which was trying to reintegrate the Igbo into Nigeria to join their Hausa Yoruba brothers since the pogrom of 1967. But we found out that after Gowon was ousted, an Hausa man seized power in the name of Murtala Mohammed. When Murtala Mohammed paid the price of what he did to Agu Ironsi 58 years ago, he bowed out. And who took over? It was Obasanjo, a Yoruba man from Yoruba extraction. From 1976 to 1979, he handed over to his Fulani brother again, Chagari. After completing 4 years in the office, Sheikh Shagari was ousted by another brother of his again, a military junta, Muhammad Buhari by name. Muhammad Buhari was there doing his ethnic sentiment business, sidelining the Igbos and the other supporter clubs in this tribe in the south and the mid-Belton Nigeria geography. Then, as he was doing it, he was not getting it right because he's a man that is bent on ethnic sentiment. Buhari's government, he was a head of state then under the military, was bent on ethnicity. He was sidelining other tribes, promoting his Hausa Fulani agenda. As if that was not enough, another man from Kanuri, I think, or Nupe Strong. He's from Nupe Extraction. I mean the person of Badamosi, Ibrahim Babangida. He ousted him and he stayed there for what? 2 good tenure, 8 years, from 1985 to 1993. As if care was not taken, he stepped aside again and bring his brother to what? To hijack power in Nigeria in the person of Anes Choneko. As if that was not enough again, a man from Kanuri, the same north, ousted Choneko, and Choneko paved the way for him. I'm talking about the person of General Sani Abacha. Abacha stayed there from 1994 till 1998. That is 4 good years, where God said enough is enough. They struck Abacha. Abacha died. And another person took up from outside extraction again, Abdul Salam Abubakar. Where is the Igbo position? We are having imbalances, political what? Crisis in Nigeria. Our politicking is not well balanced because some tribes are not feeling okay. What am I saying here? That's why I'm telling you that the unity of this country is negotiable. When Abacha died, Abdul Salam came. Abdul Salam stepped aside and handed over to Obasanjo. The same Obasanjo handed over to Yaradua. Yaradua handed over to man from South. Oga, what happened to Igbos? Are Igbos not people? Which is why Nnamdi Kanu is strongly telling the whole world that Biafra is overdue. When Yaradua could not do it because of death, may his soul rest in peace, Good Lord Jonathan took over. And from Good Lord Jonathan, the same Hausa came back again and hijacked power from Good Lord Jonathan, forgetting that Igbo man is there. Are we not part of Nigeria? The reason why I'm singing my song this morning is to tell the whole world that Biafra emancipation is overdue. So Green State sovereignty of Biafra has expired. It is too overdue. So this time around, what I'm trying to say is that I'm supporting what Femi Emmanuel has come out to say.
Now,
Nigeria is not one. Nnamdi Kanu should be what? Released.
Okay.
Willy nilly. That is whether hot or cold.
Okay, sir.
Whether you like it or you don't like it. Whether I like it or I don't like it, Nnamdi Kanu should be out.
But yesterday, the spokesperson to the president, Ajulele Ngalale, attacked what said what the pastor said. He said Igbos should align themselves in the political space of Nigeria. That Igbos are not aligning themselves to the ruling party, and that is why they've been complaining about being injustice and then being.
Let me tell you,
why the country has been unfair to them.
Listen, Igbo man, we have no business to do with a demonic party like APC. We have various parties in Nigeria political platform that Igbos align themselves before with. I mean, People's Democratic Party, a ruling party before in the past. Doesn't that his publicity spokesman or secretary, what do you call his name?
Galele.
Is Galele Anene or Mbele? Doesn't he know that Igbo, we are the one that formed PDP? PDP was initiated in 1989-1990 by L.S. Ekwueme, which was translated into what? SDP. It was SDP before. From SDP to PDP. Give the kudos, the credit to L.S. Ekwueme. What is wrong with Galili? Abi Agalili or Anene? Doesn't Galili know that Igbo man doesn't side the bad side? We can never side the bad party. We can never support APC. APC is a bad party. Igbo man has come up with Labour Party, a party owned by Mimiko. Yes, our party. Labour Party is from those states. We flew the flag of Labour Party last year and we won an election. Tinubu stole the mandate, Obi's mandate. So let us be telling ourselves the truth. This country, let me tell you, division is not inevitable. It's inevitable. See, let me tell you, we must divide Nigeria. Nigeria is not one. Femi Emmanuel has spoken. Nigeria is not one. Nnamdi Kanu is agitated. Nigeria can never be together with Igbo man. Igbo man must go his own separate way. Listen to me.
But what if the government refuse to make that happen?
Okay, thank you so much. That is why they're asking for pogrom. And let me shock you. How government of the world runs. Local government has no say where the state government is. When state government makes law, I have come again to educate people. When the local government makes law, and it happened that state government makes a law, I heard that law made by local government system or setup. See, the local government law become what? A nullity. It's nullified. Then when state government makes law and federal makes law ahead it, the law that the state government made or makes become what? A nullity. Because federal is ahead the state. And when the whole federal government of Nigeria could not find it reliable to at least run an inclusive government with Igbo man or other tribes in Nigeria. See, we have ECOWAS. The law or the authority of the Federal Republic of Nigeria become a nullity before ECOWAS. If ECOWAS want to see it that maybe they are above the laws in West Africa, see, let me tell you, the platform ECOWAS is under AU, African Union, the former organization of African Unity. And if Organization of African Unity is trying to tell us that there's nothing they can do because they feel that they are ahead everybody. See, let me tell you, the platform that is uniting the whole world today is called UNO, United Nations Organization. They are the final say. So if federal government doesn't like Biafra, United Nations is gonna give us Biafra.
If federal government does not like Biafra, United Nations will give them Biafra. Thank you for that wonderful submission,
so much.
Mr. Raphael.